My name is Param, and I'm a Manchester United fan. For 7, 8, 9, I don't know how many years, it's been too long, Jurgen Klopp has terrorized my Premier League with his gegenpressing, with his refereeing bullshit, with his claims that we got too many penalties. I simply had enough. So over the weekend, I found out that he resigned. He gave up on the game he supposedly loved. Quitter. This is Lockdown Sports. Jurgen Klopp is dead, or at least that's what Liverpool fans want you to believe. Stick around for more if you want to find out about the next game. All right, Arsenal versus Liverpool. We're turning into a Liverpool channel with Jurgen Klopp leaving. That's just the vibe nowadays, right? I want to start this off with a quick question. Does size matter? Now, Saru, I know what you're thinking. It's not that. Look at the size of the Arsenal backline. Set pieces, they're the best team in the league, all right? Saliba, Gabriel, Declan Rice, that is an excellent call. And maybe when you verse a weaker team, that's great. But this is the real matchup, okay? Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate. Everyone on Liverpool is going to die for this man, this little Jurgen. And over the next few weeks, you're going to see a lot of that, all right? So in terms of matchups, I want to see what happens with this, okay? Set pieces, I think, from Arsenal are nullified. And you look at them, they're not as strong as you'd think in open play, all right? Still a lot of problems to be solved. Their striker doesn't think he's a striker. Yes, I'm talking about you, Gabriel. Yes, I'm talking about you. And the reason why I'm holding Arsenal to the highest standard is because that's the expectation you've made for yourselves now, all right? Calling yourself title challengers for the last couple of years, all right? If you're going to do that, then I can put pressure on you in a Big Six game at home, all right? The home side always has the pressure of getting the result, all right? And with Mohamed Salah away, all the pressure will be on you. So the question is, can you beat this Liverpool press? Every time I do a Liverpool preview, it goes back to this. Can you play at your own pace? Can you stop yourselves from the urge of clearing the ball, of going direct, of going long from goal kicks with David Raya? Is that what's going to happen? Are we going to get the ball into the half spaces? All right. Usually I would say no. Usually I would say the Liverpool press is going to absolutely annihilate the opposition. But I'm looking at Zinchenko, Ben White. I think they're going to have an easier day without Mohamed Salah. I think it's going to be a more routine day in the office, relatively speaking, with Mohamed still in Egypt, flying back or whatever they're doing. I know he was on the sidelines. I know he was claiming there was a hamstring injury, and he's going to be out for a few weeks pretending, but we know who you really are, Mo. We know who you really are. Liverpool, I don't trust them as much, but they do execute their game plan, all right? So the quality might not be there, but you know what you're getting with Liverpool in a Big Six game. You know this is what they're going to do. They're going to press. They're going to play a lot of They're going to play a lot of balls, and a lot of them are going to be shit, all right? They're going to do a lot of the low-quality stuff in high quantity. And I hate it, but Trent Alexander-Arnold, they have a lot of magicians, as little as I want to say it. Look, I think away from home, without Mo Salah, Liverpool are going to scrape a draw. Scrape a draw against Arsenal. Right? And can we please stop playing the Premier League through AFCON, through the Asian Cup, all right? We're going to stop for the Euros, all right? We can do the same here. We did it for the World Cup. There's no excuse nowadays. Anyways, on to game 2, Everton versus Tottenham. Now, this is the game that makes me smile, okay? Sean Dyche and Postecoglou. One of them I have to love because, I want to maintain my citizenship. One of them I love because of just the way he is. His smile. That's where it started, right? Anyways, enough of that. When I think about these two managers, I think about Magneto and I think about Professor X, all right? Just stick with me for a little bit. We're getting a little bit nerdy, but Magneto, all right? Sean Dyche, wins more than he's expected to, loses a hell of a lot, might get relegated, all right? Might die a couple of times, but he's always going to come back. And Postecoglou. Do you guys remember Professor X? Not in the fun movies, not when it was Patrick Stewart, just having a good time, saving the world, saving fellow mutants. But do you remember how deranged he got in Logan, doing his best Stephen Hawking's impression? Do you remember that? All right? That's what can happen with Ange, with this overly zealous, overly positive environment. You see what happened with Chelsea when they were down to 9 men. This is a guy that, he might tell you to jump off a bridge, and if you do it, joke's on you. And with that being said, all right, The prediction, what happened with the X-Men? What happened in Logan? Professor X died. What did they say? Magneto died off screen. They didn't even have enough money to bring him back. So that's what's going to happen here. Both games, I think, are going to go down as a draw. So there you have it. Another week of previews, another week of me lying to you with these predictions. I'm not even going to bother doing FPL captains this week. Stay tuned. Stay locked in for more. Subscribe to us on Instagram, TikTok, wherever you want to watch your little 20-second reels. I know you guys don't have the attention for the full video, so just go over there.